And it is my great pleasure to call this meeting of the Village of Tivoli Board of Trustees to order. Would you please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. We have minutes from our September meeting, which we have a chance to look over. Could I get a motion to accept these minutes? So moved. Second?
Second.
And can we get a roll call?
Aye.
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 And I also vote aye. Let's see, the treasurer's report this month, we have paid out a total of $69,588.53 from the general fund. Thank you to Treasurer Bonnie Day for just doing a great job, and also this week for stepping in while Clerk Cleveland is at the annual NICOM conference up in the class and learning all sorts of things and hanging out with other municipal nerds. Yes. So could I get a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
Second.
And a second from Deputy Mayor Schilling. And can we get a roll call?
Aye.
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 And I also vote aye. Can I get a motion to pay the bills?
So moved.
Moved by Schilling. Second. Seconded by Bowden. Can we get a roll call?
Aye.
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 And I also vote aye. Moving on to the monthly how about that clerk's report? And in the absence of our fantastic clerk, Deputy Mayor Schilling.
Thank you. Clerk's report, September 2025, sold 410 trash bags as of Friday, 12 p.m. Treasurer Bonnie Day processed 3 payrolls. No planning or zoning meeting since the last meeting in August. September 27th, 2025 is Street Painting Festival. Trash Forum Round 2 on October 7th at the Village Hall, 3rd floor, Meeting Hall. Call for volunteers for the Veterans Banner Project Committee for outreach, design, and execution of Hometown Heroes Banner Drive. I guess they would contact Chris if they had interest in this.
Either Chris or Harold Diedrich at the American Legion.
Okay. Call for volunteers for the Watts DePeister Whole Grounds Beautification Project in 2026. The village hopes to gather donated plants from residents who are thinning out their gardens to plant around historic Watts DePeister Hall in front of the building, behind it, and next to where the gazebo is located. We are looking for tools, supplies, hands, and sweat to be donated to realize the proposed garden. All those interested, please get in touch with Chris, the clerk.
Terrific, thank you very much. And to Chris, I hope you're having a great time up there, and I look forward to hearing about all that you're learning. Zoning report.
Okay. This is the zoning report for September 17th. Building permits reviewed 7, building permits issued 6, complaints 1, complaints investigated 1, no zoning property maintenance violations, no appearance tickets, 1 municipal search, 6 inspections, and 1 fire inspection.
Great. All going on, Maryland Range. So we have a absence of public here to comment on our agenda items. So I guess we'll just get right into the business. So we have a resolution to accept the Village of Tivoli Justice Court audit for the fiscal year which ended May 31st. And this is it's an independent audit that is done of the money that's collected and then sent out by the clerk, or by the Justice Court. And this audit determined that everything is good and we should keep having our annual audits. And so thank you to Michelle Zagorski for taking care of that, and to Justice Cordier for doing it all right. So thank you. Can I get a motion to accept the court audit?
I'll move.
Second.
And let's do a roll call.
Aye.
Aye.
I also vote aye. And then our next, actually only other resolution tonight is to increase the rate of the seasonal parking tickets for our municipal lots. And we have 5 municipal lots, and we have a snow ordinance. So even if it's not snowing after November 1st, I believe it is, do not park on the street because you will get a ticket. Because you just need to get in the habit of not.
November 15th.
November 15th, okay, to April 1st.
First, correct.
Right. Yeah, so come to the village hall. Like, if you don't have adequate parking where you live, you need to come to the clerk's office and get a permit so that you can use these municipal lots. And the cost of the permits has been, I believe, $25 for years and years and years. And we are upping it this year to $35, which is still less expensive than getting a ticket for parking on the street overnight. So, yeah, just do it. It's a lot easier. Can I get a motion to pass the resolution increasing the cost of overnight parking tickets?
So moved.
Second.
And a roll call?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, and the motion is passed. The next board meeting will be held Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. at the historic Watts de Peister Hall, 86 Broadway, Tivoli, New York, 12583. Workshop meetings take place at 6 p.m. on October 15th and October 22nd, and those usually happen in the mayor's office. Let's look at the Justice Court report. Peter?
So the report, the Justice Court report dated August 25th, 2025. Total money collected and remitted to the State Comptroller, $920 in fines, $256 in surcharge, 0 in civil fees, for a total of $1,176.
Okay. Police report?
I will also read the police report tonight. So for the month of August, we had 16 incidents, 7 uniform traffic tickets, 1 parking ticket, and 1 arrest.
Okay. One arrest. And other business. Sarah, just take it away.
Talk about the Street Painting Festival.
Yeah, street
Okay.
painting and trash and
Yeah, Street Painting Festival is our beautiful annual event. It's happening on September 27th, unless it rains, in which case it's happening on the 28th.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. There's a form online. I think you can access it on Facebook, and I hope on our website. I actually haven't looked on our website. I hope it is. And you can email one of us if you can't figure out how to access that, but you can sign up for a square online if you'd like to have a square reserved, or you can just come in person. It seems like lately it's almost always possible to get a square the day of. You come to Tivoli, the street is going to be blocked off, Broadway, and just participate in the joy. It's going to be really fun.
it'll be great.
There's going to be real artists and lots of us who are not real artists who are just enjoying making art on the sidewalks and on the streetscape. So if you want to be a volunteer, you can also come, and we would really appreciate your help getting the street cleaned off and marked off for the artists starting around 7:30 a.m. on Saturday. And we can also use your help cleaning up toward the end of the day. So that's Saturday, September 27th. Did I miss anything?
The fire department is going to be selling food.
Yes.
And the Legion may be as well. And hopefully we will have music from the Moonlighters and from our official village band, the Hootenanny.
Yeah.
So,
It's just a great community day, so
yeah, it's very sweet.
come and just, make some art and if you want to support local businesses, buy some food from the fire department, just, have a good time with your neighbors. And then on October 7th, we will have round 2 of the Trash Talk Forum, so that will be an opportunity to hear more from the village board about the numbers we've been crunching and our experiment with the Village of Red Hook, collecting trash and recycling. We have some ideas about how we think we can move forward sustainably. I think that we would probably like to put some of those numbers and ideas into an email before the forum, maybe, so we're all kind of operating with some of the same numbers before the forum. But right, is that right?
Yeah, we'll get that out.
Yeah, so we'll try to get some numbers out to folks, just sort of like what the cost will be, what we're thinking about. But anyway, come October 7th, if you have a lot of opinions or questions or just want to talk about trash and recycling and waste and just care about this village and want to hear about it. So it'll be, upstairs as usual.
7 p.m.?
7 p.m.
Okay, great. Just wanted to talk about the cameras on the school buses. We got a letter the other day that the village has actually been sent $1,665 in fines as a result, since the program's inception in 2022. So if you have wondered if the program actually does provide any sort of revenue, it does, and there are consequences to passing school buses. So don't do it.
So that's like people passing school buses or doing dangerous stuff around a school bus,
Right.
and then you get fined, and then
Yeah. So it actually does happen. Does anybody else have anything?
I'm good.
Okay. I want to recognize our neighbor Elena Sienko, who with her It's Back to the Earth festival, and with the help of the Tivoli Library, brought an amazing performance to the village a couple weeks ago. It was the identical twin Canadian sisters who did like acrobatics, a bit of puppetry, and some things that I don't even know how to describe. But it was amazing, and it was so fun, and thank you to the American Legion who let us, on really short notice, when there was a tornado warning, quickly move inside and have the event there, and there were just so many kids, and it was really wonderful. So thank you, Lena, and the library, and the Legion. We have a potluck this Friday. It's going to be on the 3rd floor of the Village Hall. This is the 4th month in a row that we've had a 3rd Friday potluck. So 6 p.m. It's so casual. This is like if you've come home from work and you've already put your sweatpants on, come anyway. Like it really, you're among friends. You fit right in. Yeah. There's you cannot be too casual for this. And we've all right, let's be a little careful. So that's this Friday. A lot of people have been calling and asking about if and when we're having a cleanup day, and we're still working on that. I do think that we should. It's a really nice way to clean out your garage and your basement before the winter comes, and but I have not been able to pull it together yet, but I'm trying. So as soon as there is news, I'll send out an email.
we believe in you.
What's that? You believe me? Thank you. I appreciate the support. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been lovely weather. The bays are not muddy. The ticks don't seem to be overwhelming. And then the ticks are not ticking. So
Have you guys seen the
And
lake?
poison ivy is
yeah, well, it's Kingston.
That over on the other side.
Yeah.
Kingston, Ashbroken.
Yeah.
Ooh, terrible.
Yeah. So I don't know
They're
what
coming.
they're coming. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Get ready. All right. If there's not anything else, as is the Tivoli tradition, we don't like to, but we do. We sometimes close our meetings in memory of a person or people who have served the village and been integral parts of the community. And so tonight I would like to close the meeting in memory of Dave Crawford, who started Crawford and Associates, the land surveying and engineering company that has worked with the village for years and years and years on basically all of our big infrastructure projects, and has contributed, Crawford as a company and, led by the fearless Dave, contributed greatly to the way that Tivoli functions, in terms of our infrastructure, and the safety of our residents. So, he was a great man and he will be missed. So, condolences to his family, and yeah. So it is 7:23. Can I get a motion to
I'll move.
adjourn in a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, good night.